If you're trans and you want to build a masculine physique faster, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to explain to you basically how you can do this even without testosterone. So even if you're pretty yet, you can start doing the work now. You do not need testosterone to build your physique up a little bit, okay? To get that masculine frame. Obviously, T helps. T makes it a lot easier to build muscle, but it's even possible without it. Because that's one thing I wish I would have started earlier. I wish I would have started before testosterone to build basically my physique, to watch my nutrition, to work out the right way. But yeah, I didn't, because I thought there was no point, not until I started testosterone, but that's definitely not true. So first of all, you want to prioritize compound lifts, okay? Lifts like bench press, squats, deadlifts, okay? Those are your main lifts where you can basically progressively overload easier and stack up the weight week by week. And while we're talking about progressive overload, it doesn't mean that you should, basically improve week by week just on your weights, okay? The progressive overload can happen by simply increasing your reps or increasing the time under tension or even increasing your sets. But the main thing is here that you progressively overload, okay? Which means to just get better each week, whether that's by one single rep or whether that's by just putting on your weights 1 kilogram more. It doesn't matter. Each small improvement is basically progressive overload. Even things like getting better on your form, so just performing the exercise a bit slower, feeling the stretch a bit more at the bottom, because when you feel the stretch part and when you feel the negative part of an exercise, that's actually what gets your muscle growing. Also, you want to focus on building up your shoulders, okay? Your shoulders and your back, because when you build up those broader shoulders and that wider back, you are creating the illusion of basically having narrow hips. And I know a lot of you struggle out there with your hips, because obviously us as trans men, naturally most of us have wider hips. In order for you to basically build that masculine frame, you need to create that V-taper look. And you can create that by focusing on your upper body, okay, your shoulders and your back. So some good exercises for that is as well pull-ups, lat pull downs, lateral side raises, dumbbell overhead presses, or one of my favorite ones for my shoulders is overhead presses with a barbell. With overhead presses, I can easily progressively overload. But when performing exercises like this, or just any exercise, it's so important that you watch your form, okay? Do not sacrifice your form just because of your ego. This is something I did in the past, and I've had injuries. I've injured my knee really badly because I was doing leg presses. Because of my ego, I put on like 300 kilograms on that leg press, and bam, I fucked up my knee and I couldn't squat or do leg presses for at least, I think, 1.5 years. So make sure to watch your form, because this is the most important part when performing exercises like this. Now let's come to nutrition, okay? In order for you to grow muscle, you need to eat for it, okay? Don't be scared to eat more. Obviously, you have to look where you're at right now, okay? Your body fat percentage. If you are obese, you would need to go onto a caloric deficit in order for you to basically get rid of some of that fat, and then you could go into a lean bulking phase. But if you're someone who struggles to gain weight, you need to force yourself to eat more, okay? Watch your protein intake. Very important. Protein is your best friend here, and carbs as well, okay? Do not be scared to eat carbs. Carbs are definitely not your enemy. Make sure to track your calories, okay? Because if you have no idea how much you're eating in a day and you're not seeing results in the gym, well, most likely it's because of your nutrition. So track your calories. Make an effort to prepare your meals and to track everything. Get yourself a kitchen scale and start weighing your food. And I know it seems like a lot of effort to track your calories, but you will get used to it, okay? One thing that helped me was to basically eat nearly every day the same meals. I know it gets boring, but you will start to love it, okay? Once you start seeing results, you will love eating the same stuff, because that is what gets you results, and that is what basically makes your day a lot easier. And if you're someone that struggles to gain weight, liquid calories, okay? Focus on liquid calories. If it's hard for you to eat like, 3 to 6 full meals in a day, then replace some meals with some liquid calories. Make like protein shakes, put nuts in there, put bananas in there, put oats in there, just anything that is calorie dense and that you can simply just drink and get a shit ton of calories and your protein in as well. And then also don't forget to stay consistent. Consistency is key. Your dream body, that masculine frame, is not going to be built within a couple of weeks or maybe even months. It might take years, okay? It took me years to get to this point. Obviously, I did a lot of things wrong in the beginning because I had no idea about training or nutrition. I was just doing whatever. I didn't have a plan. And once I basically educated myself in training and nutrition, and I started actually using the science approach and tracking my food, tracking my weights, and just trying to progressively overload each week and becoming better at my form of each exercise, that's when I started seeing results. But it took time. Okay, it took a long time until I saw those results. It will go slow in the beginning and you might feel discouraged. And this is another thing. You shouldn't wait for motivation. Okay, please do not rely on motivation. In order for you to build discipline, you have to take action. You have to take action every single day. You have to track your calories. You have to track your macros. You have to go to the gym. You have to basically force yourself to do the hard things. This is how you're going to build discipline. And discipline always comes over motivation, because motivation comes and goes, okay? You are not going to feel motivated every single day to go to the gym or to basically watch your nutrition. So stop relying on motivation and start building discipline through action. And also one thing that I want to say is, do not forget to train your legs, okay? I know we're talking a lot about upper body, because obviously the upper body is very important in building a masculine frame, but the legs, training the legs is as much important, okay? You don't wanna be that gym bro that skips leg day. So train your full body, focus more on upper body, but also don't forget about your legs. Now, if you have no idea where to start, and I've been there, okay? I know. It can be all overwhelming when you have basically no idea about nutrition or training. There's a link down in the description. I'm gonna be releasing soon an app where you can get a personalized workout plan and a meal plan with recipes, with exercise videos. You can track everything inside this app. And the best thing is that it's going to be 100% personalized to you. Now, there are limited spots available, so make sure that you sign up on the waiting list. You can find the link in the description below. Just simply click on it. Okay, no strings attached. You can still decide later when it's going to be released, if you want to join or not. But everyone who signs up on the waiting list will receive an email from me when the release is happening, so you can definitely secure your spot. All right, guys, I hope this helps, and I see you in the next one. Bye.